Welcome to Parents Are Our Partners, the show where we educate, engage, and empower all parents. I'm your host, Karen Dunkley, in the Office of Parent, Family, and Community Engagement. Today, we are excited to congratulate and salute the class of 2009. We have some delightful and outstanding young people. And I would like to welcome Ms. Doris Warren, who is a high school graduate at the Young Women Leadership School at Rhodes, and also Mr. Sofian So, who is a high school student at Bach High School. Welcome.
Thank you.
And accompanying these graduates, we have Ms. Van Sang, who is a bilingual counseling assistant at Southwark as well as Bach schools in the South region. Welcome, Ms. Sang. And we also have Ms. Michelle Garcon, who is a community manager with the Women's Leadership Institute. Is that correct? Did I get that right?
Close enough. Thank you for having me, Karen.
This is just truly exciting. And so, Mr. So, we would like to begin with you. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, I came here when I was only 12 years old, which was in October 2002. Back then, I moved here mainly because my family decided that they want to start a new start, because back in Indonesia, there have been some problems in the past. So when they decided to come here, they want a fresh start, and they want me to go to school, they want me to go to college, and here I am, you know.
Oh, so wow, this is really fantastic. And here you are, and you're a graduating this year at Bach. So what are your plans for the next 3 years?
Well, I'm planning to go to Temple for computer engineer. Hopefully, when I'm graduated, when I'm done with college, I'm thinking of moving to California, and probably working for as a computer engineer at Intel.
You don't plan to come back and work for the school district, Sofian?
Well, if they're looking.
We're always looking, especially, the best thing that can happen for any school district is to really have its own talent come back and really nurture the upcoming talent. So please consider staying in Philadelphia. All right, and so Ms. Doris Warren, can you tell us what is your personal motto of success?
My personal motto of success is just achieving your goals. If you have any obstacles, to just overcome them and just continue to achieve your goals.
This is interesting. And what pushed you, what motivated you as a student, as a young woman to really excel and become successful?
In 10th grade, my mom died. And it just pushed me more to make me do more for myself. Like, that was an obstacle I had to overcome.
So that, really a tremendous inspiration, Doris, for all of us, not just the parents, but also for your peers as well. And what are your 3-year plans?
I intend to go to Wyoming University to study mechanical engineering. I picked mechanical engineering because I like math and science. So I had to do something, a skill that I like.
That is amazing. And math and science, and we certainly need math and science teachers here in the school district of Philadelphia. So my hope is that, like Sofian, you will return and you will definitely give back in this community. With that being said, we see that you've asked both Ms. Sang, who works at Bach as a bilingual counseling assistant, and Ms. Garcon, who's a community program manager, as supports. And I think that it's so important for us to hear from you. How have you, in your various roles, supported these students and really propel them to where they are at this moment, graduates? So Ms. Sang, can you share a little bit about your role?
Yeah, I'm a bilingual counselor assistant. I work for a school district 15 years. I've been in Southwark School entire time there, and then when Sofian arrived from Indonesia to Southwark, is 6th grader, and then he had no English. And mom spoke with me in Chinese Mandarin, even though they come from Indonesia. And then he in an ESOL class, but he work hard, and then he do a good job, you know. And I'm there. I work there. I've been support all new immigration parents. I make them feel comfortable, and like their home. I support them wherever they need me. and I really don't mind whatever they come to me, I do offer them.
And that is tremendous, especially, and I think that, Sophia, that you serve as a great example for our students and for our parents who are English language learners to really highlight that, yes, you can achieve, and yes, you can come into a new country, and with the correct supports, you too can do well. So that is tremendous. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And Ms. Garcon, can you share a little bit about the Young Women's Leadership Institute or Network? What is the role of that organization in relation to the school? And what are some of the supports that you provide to students and to schools such as Rhodes School?
Well, I'm the program manager with the Young Women's Leadership Network, and I work at the Young Women's Leadership School at Rhodes. The network is a partnership, it has a partnership with the Young Women's Leadership School and has several networks of all-girls schools in New York as well as Philadelphia. And the organization also provides a college counselor to schools to help students such as Doris realize their dreams of attending college. Part of my role at the school is to provide our young women with opportunities in the community to supplement their education, and also to get them thinking about careers such as careers in engineering and math and science. So I know Doris, with the help of her college counselor and teachers, has taken SAT prep classes, has had opportunities to visit various colleges and universities, and we are proud to have students like Doris think about math and science as career avenues, and that's something that we really pride ourselves at the Young Women's Leadership School.
Absolutely, and just simply fantastic, truly excited. And Doris, share a little bit about how have you benefited from this program? What are some of the activities that you have engaged in?
I did the college summer program where we learn about financial aid and stuff, and they teach us more about college and income. What else?
She just said they've taken several trips.
Several trips.
Oh,
yeah.
where did you go?
We went to like Penn State, like
Okay.
out of like Pennsylvania state schools and stuff to learn more about them. And with them, I did a SAT prep class, made my score higher, so I'm happy.
And we're happy for you, right? I think that is fantastic. And Ms. Sang, can you share, as a bilingual counseling assistant for families who are new to certainly the country, but especially new to the school district of Philadelphia, what would be your top 3 to-dos that families, especially if they do have students coming in 6th grade, as these students move through the system, what are the top 3 focus or foci that parents should have to ensure that their children are successful?
Usually I talk to the parent and I talk to the student, and for student side I will try to find community people to give them extra help after school, tutor them, and the parent and I will like encouraging them to go to like studying English for ESL, and I try to find like neighborhood they have like some free program for parents. And recently, especially recently, school district provide a parent university, and this will help for the new migration they build up their English. And I told them why you need to learn English, because you want to live here, and you want to make an easy communication with your child. Won't get like far away from them, and you need to learn the language, so make easy for communication.
Absolutely important. And Sophia, I think that when people see graduates, they see the final product, and what is missing from the final product is all of the hard work that it took to arrive at this moment. I know that you shared that you were a new immigrant who came in and had to assimilate or adjust, if you will, to the culture. But what are some other obstacles that you had to overcome?
Well, as an immigrant, I guess your status here, because you have to apply for like green card and stuff. That's also a problem. And there's also jobs. Jobs for immigrants, like they don't get jobs as like citizens or people with green cards. So, and they only take like factory jobs and stuff. So I guess that's one of the biggest problems for my family.
I think that that is, and that's important. So how does a family come into the system and navigate and do that well enough so that their children can also excel in school? I think that is perfect. And Ms. Garcon, now you've mentioned something that is dear to our heart. We are also the Office of Community Engagement and Faith-Based Partnerships, and certainly the Young Women's Leadership Network is an external partner that has really done tremendous work at the Rhodes School. And my question to you is, how do schools become a part of working with your organization or looped into this network? Is it only that you work with Rhodes, or is there the opportunity for parents to work with your institute outside of a school organization?
Well, the Young Women's Leadership Network works primarily with certain schools either in the New York area or in Philadelphia. I would definitely encourage anyone who's interested to visit the website, www.youngywlnetwork.org, to find out more information. However, for the parents here in the Philadelphia area who are watching, Karen, I would recommend that if they have young ladies who are interested in participating at attending the Young Women's Leadership School, to definitely go to the school district's website and to look up Rhodes High School. We're listed as Rhodes High School, to find out more about our school, and I would encourage them to call us and schedule a visit. We are very open to having parents and students visit our school to see, if this is a place for them or their child to grow, to flourish, and to have that opportunity to be groomed to be leaders.
I think that that is tremendous, and certainly I encourage all our parents and just anyone who is watching, I hope you had a pen and paper. If you didn't get one, to absolutely reach out to organizations such as the Young Women's Leadership Network and really provide resources to support our children. Doris, I'm just fascinated with you. I'm fascinated with the fact that you love math and science. I'm fascinated that you're part of this great school and that you're moving on to college and that you have used something that others would deem a tragedy, which is so sad, but you've used it to really inspire and to really motivate you, and that was the death of your mom that you mentioned earlier in the 10th grade. So my question to you is, to young people who are watching, both boys and girls, what are probably 2 lessons that you would like to say to really say, hang in there, you too can be where I am right now, a school graduate?
Like sometimes obstacles can stop you for doing what you want to do, but you can't let everything stop you. You gotta be motivated for yourself, not other people.
Thank you. So motivation for yourself and not other people. And then, Sophia, can you and Doris kind of talk a little bit about peer pressure? Did this have any role? What was some of the peer pressure that you experienced while being in high school? Because I know that that's a time you are challenged to be cool, and cool sometimes doesn't necessarily mean doing well, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
So tell us a little bit more about that.